Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. It's 2025 Paldas Swiss Tournament, round 1, and the match between Shuichi and FIREDOX. Shuichi, one of the tournament favorites, the paceman himself, against FIREDOX, a player from Canada who was not that active in Paldas action. He played last year in the Lolpo Cup event, and since then we haven't seen him playing Paldas matches. So nice to see you back, FIREDOX. Hope you are looking forward to this match, but the task won't be easy. Shuichi, who is seed number 3 for this tournament, will be a pretty tough opponent for your first match. Yeah, so apropos seedings, let's see how it looks so far. 24 players originally registered for the tournament. Unfortunately, one of the players, seat number 9, 666 underscore team, had to withdraw due to personal reasons. So we are here with 23 players. One match was already played. It was match between Le and Khan. Le won 5-3. Purek, who was originally the opponent for team, got a bye in round number 1. So here is how the table looks like. After one played match and one bye, today we will know the result from the match Shuichi versus FIREDOX. And we'll see how the tournament will develop. Just to remind you, this is a Swiss tournament, so the pairings for the next round will be announced based on the result of round 1. Players with 3 points in the table will be paired against each other. If there will be any 2 or 1 points results, the players will also be paired against each other, and the 0 points against each other. And we will continue with this process for the 6 rounds of this tournament, and the top 3 players after 6 rounds. This will be somewhere around the end of April. Will advance to the 2026 Paldas Cup, which will be our main event, 32-player tournament. Top 16 will be determined by the results of this year's event. And we have various ways to qualify for the top 16 of the 2026 Paldas Cup. The first is here, Paldas Swiss. Then we'll have also Paldas Classic and Paldas League, the so-called major events. So top 3 of those events will be qualified. If you finish in top 3 in Paldas Swiss, you are already done with the qualification process, so no other majors possible for you, so no classic, no league for you this year. Then we will have also 4 other monthly tournaments, and from the overall standings, top 3 players who have not qualified via the majors will also join the top 16, and then the rest, the 4 spots for the highest average ELO rating of 5 highest ratings from the matches in 2025 will complete the pack. And about the rules, I said already, there are 4 possible ways to score 3 points for a win not in a decider. So every win from 5-0 to 5-3, you get 3 points for the table. If the match finishes in a decider, the winner gets 2 points, the loser 1. And if you lose not in a decider, so 0-5 to 3-5, 0 points for the table. The rules for the games and the matches are the same as for the regular monthly tournaments. So level 18 starts only, no line cap, so if you're able to play forever, feel free to do so. Level 19 Malens are strongly encouraged. SPS, controller and handcam, these are the mandatory things for this tournament, and all the matches are played best of 9, so the first to win 5 games wins the match and gets either 3 or 2 points depending if the match finishes in a decider or not. And who are our players for today. Our players for today are Shuichi with an ELO rating of 1782 and FIREDOX with the ELO rating of 1541. But yeah, I would like to remind you, the last match FIREDOX played was 1 year ago. So yeah, I assume our Canadian competitor improved a lot, and this 539 comp PB might be in danger. Maybe today, maybe later in the tournament, but yeah, considering the overall skills of our Canadian competitor, I think yeah, those 539 score will be improved. Shuichi, on the other hand, with the ELO rating of 1782, not so far away from 1800. So yeah, if he has a good tournament, maybe he can surpass 1800 in the ELO ratings. 703,000 points comp PB, so one of the 6 players in the world were able to score 700k in a competitive PAL-DAS match. No other statistics yet. This is their first match, so this will be then filled later. So yeah, and one more thing which I always mention. According to the ELO odds, the rating difference, Shuichi should be 80% to 20% favored to win this match. But as mentioned, FIREDOX did not play for a long time. So yeah, I'm really curious what we can see. And yeah, thanks FIREDOX. Mars is not the only Canadian player competing in our events. So another Canadian competitor, also nice to see. And yeah, let me check. sorry guys. Something is wrong with my throat, but yeah, I hope it will be good. Yeah, and we have our players warming up. So let me switch to them. And yeah, I would like to remind you about one thing, FIREDOX. You haven't played for a while, so I don't know if you still know it or not, but I take statistics from all the games. So both for you and FIREDOX, and for you FIREDOX and Shuichi knows, he's a regular here. But when you top out, no matter if you win or not, please state on a top out score so that I'm able to take the number of lines and your exact score for the statistics. This will make my work a lot easier. And apropos apropos seeds, we can play either reroll or increment of the first 2 digits. It's up to you guys. If you don't ask for anything specific, I assume you would like to play the increment. I have no preference as a restreamer, as an organizer, as a player. I like to reroll, but yeah, I leave it up to you. If you wanna have reroll or increment, it's your decision. And seed for game number 1, it's already here. It's F8 C5 DC, F8 C5 DC. So as soon as you are ready. And FIREDOX, I would like to remind you that hand cam is mandatory. Your hands and the controller have to be visible throughout the whole match. So a small adjustment of your camera will be needed before we start the match. Oh, now it looks great. If it's comfortable position for you, then it's all fine. Yeah, there's restriction with the hand cam because keyboards are not allowed in this tournament, so we have to see the controller for the whole time. This is yeah. And Shuichi, yeah, I wanted to ask you, have you been where you you disabled pause. Yeah, oh, this is a good thing. Yeah, that's great. So, guys, this is also a reminder because it happened in the previous match. Pauses are treated as top outs. So if you have like a bad habit of hitting the start button during the match, it's better for you to to disable pausing during the game, because every pause during the game is counted as a top out at the moment of pausing the game. So I think we are good. We are good to go. The players are ready. Shuichi, one of the tournament favorites, and FIREDOX, who would like to prove something. I wonder if those 700k scores are paldas. If yes, then we might see an interesting match. Both players are ready. I hope we all are ready. Game number 1 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Good luck, have fun, guys. Yeah. I also had some struggles with my main controller recently, and I took the a secondary controller, the one from if you know the Retron consoles. I used the one from the Retron console, and I got a 610k today with this controller, so I maybe switch this. We'll see. Yeah, so both players started with similar scores, and it looks like a very clean stack for FIREDOX, and Shuichi is doing Shuichi things. Very, very creative approach to stacking for the German player. Sometimes it works, sometimes it backfires, and now Shuichi is forced to burn a few lines, so this is a chance for FIREDOX to build a lead in this game. And Tetris for FIREDOX 118, Shuichi meanwhile with 83,000. Another Tetris for FIREDOX, Shuichi is clean. So FIREDOX currently with around 55k lead, so 2.5 Tetrises is the lead for the Canadian player. And yeah, let's see how it all develops. Shuichi's board is kind of high, but gets a long bar for a Tetris. And yeah, FIREDOX still maintaining the board in a very good shape. So yeah, our Canadian competitor doesn't have to commit to anything like digging or something like that. Pretty clean game going on and very decent pace. Oh, now and FIREDOX needs to skim a few lines, but finds a way to do it in a very effective way. Opens the well, will be Tetris ready. Meanwhile, Shuichi gets a Tetris. Shuichi with 185, FIREDOX with 221 at almost the same line count. So FIREDOX maintaining the lead over Shuichi. There is a Tetris for FIREDOX, and now Shuichi's board is in a very complicated state. Needs to reopen the well, but has very weird holds, and this will take a little bit longer to regain the full control over the board. Some moment of hesitation for Shuichi, but gets a long bar, gets a Tetris, and Shuichi is in this down stacking process. FIREDOX building one row from the bottom and gets a long bar, gets a Tetris, 318 for FIREDOX, 292 now for Shuichi. It looked like a tougher sequence for both players, but it looks like both are able to regain the control over their boards, and we still have around 40 lines before transition. So still some points can be collected on level 18, and then the unlimited number of lines potentially on level 19. So if you're able to play on 19, then you might be behind and you might be able to do some nice chase downs. Let's see. 384 for Shuichi, 397 for FIREDOX. So Shuichi was able to reduce the deficit a little bit. $409 for Shuichi, 423 for FIREDOX. Shuichi is some lines ahead. Oh, and FIREDOX, nice adjustment of this S piece to remain Tetris ready. And yeah, it looks like FIREDOX may improve his comp be already in game number 1. It's still possible. It's like not guaranteed, but there is a possibility. Oh, but is no long bar for FIREDOX, and FIREDOX is playing with fire, and this will be a GG for FIREDOX, and this is a chance for Shuichi, and Shuichi takes the chance. Shuichi will win game number 1. FIREDOX went a little bit too greedy in game number 1, and yeah, Shuichi was able to stay calm and was able to get enough points to win game number 1. 1-0 for Shuichi. And Shuichi, of course, if you wanna play this game out, feel free to do so. Level 19 Maldens are, very welcome. Yeah, so pretty good game for FIREDOX, but yeah, the ending was not that good, and yeah, Shuichi is the player who was able to. Oh, Shuichi is building for a Tetris, but there is no long bar. Finally, a long bar for Shuichi, 559. But this will be it. No, nothing more possible for Shuichi. 559, 692. Very strong game for Shuichi already in game number 1. Yeah, so guys, if you wanna increment the first 2 digits, feel free to do so. If not, let me know if I should reroll. Okay, it looks like the players are ready. So game number 2 starts in a 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so it was a very good game overall for both players. If FIREDOX can like maintain this good stacking and yeah, challenge Shuichi, it would be good to see. Yeah, we know that Shuichi is not the easiest opponent for round 1, but yeah, there are 6 rounds in total. So whoever loses in this match still has chances to come back in the tournament. It's not a like, oh, and Shuichi, this was kind of dangerous, but gets a long bar to save this. 55 for Shuichi, 72 for FIREDOX. Okay, Shuichi with some nice schemes gets another long bar. Yeah, Shuichi finds a way to get out of this situation. $92 for Shuichi, 122 for FIREDOX. So we're kind of repeating the scenario from game number 1 when Shuichi had some troubles to solve at the beginning. FIREDOX was able to capitalize on them. And let's see if the scenario repeats towards the end, at the end of the game. Or will we see something else happening here in this match? Oh, and FIREDOX misses the long bar to the left. It might be difficult, and this will be a GG. FIREDOX, tops out at 194, so 195 Shuichi is your target. 195 is the score you need to get to win this game. And with this Tetris, Shuichi takes game number 2. It's 2-0 for our German competitor. 65 lines, 205 to 11. And we have James in the chat. Nice one, nice try, James. Nice try, James. Yeah, But then he needs to find another organizer of Paldas events if you wanna a keyboard cheat. And our players are ready, so game number 3 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. By the way, James, are you ready for your match versus AV Geek? How is your level 18 efficiency looking like? We know that yeah, you are very dangerous on 19, but I hope you also worked a little bit on your 18. Yeah, so both players started with 2 Tetrises. And Shuichi has a kind of weird left side. Oh, you haven't gotten a 700k transition. Yeah, that's terrible. You have to train more. You need to train more. Yes, so maybe during the match against AV Geek. Why not? 93 for Shuichi, 52 for FIREDOX. So this time our German competitor has a slightly better opener. Okay, oh, and FIREDOX in a lot of trouble, but yeah, this long bar helps a lot, and this might be possible. This might be possible, but FIREDOX needs to stay concentrated. But this, oh, Hank, this might be GG. Some else to the left side needed, but there are no else, and this is a GG for FIREDOX. Unfortunately, 91,960 points. So Shuichi, you are already good for game number 3. Yeah, this board fell apart very, very rapidly for FIREDOX, unfortunately, and FIREDOX was not able to recover from it, and 233,711 is enough, more than enough for Shuichi to take this game, and Shuichi leads 3-0. Yeah, so maybe FIREDOX take this game a little bit, yeah, less risky, and it all should be good. I hope so. Yeah, our players are ready for game number 4, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And Shuichi doing Shuichi things. So this is once again a chance for FIREDOX. Shuichi will need to scheme some lines. Should be fine very quickly, but FIREDOX is with a very clean board. If our Canadian competitor can maintain this shape of the board, some good Tetrises can come, and yeah, we might see FIREDOX extending the lead. Shuichi is forced to burn even more. Okay, Shuichi brings the board down. Yeah, currently neither of the player are able to get some Tetrises, but 57,000 points lead for FIREDOX. It is right now. Shuichi gets a long bar, gets a Tetris, and FIREDOX answers with a Tetris of his own. Oh, and Shuichi was kind of high. Oh, decided not to burn, and now needs a long bar, or it will be GG. Gets the long bar, so yeah, stays alive. But it was kind of risky and gets another long bar. Yeah, Shuichi. Nerves of steel. Nerves of steel for this player. Yeah, I should be used to his way of stacking, but yeah. Every time the same story, I see Shuichi playing like this, and I think, yeah, what is this guy doing? Oh, FIREDOX. This requires something to the left. Okay. Gets another long bar. Okay, so FIREDOX should be fine. Slowly but surely. And this long bar is very nice piece for FIREDOX. FIREDOX is clean with 186. Meanwhile, Shuichi with 191. So we are almost neck and neck in this game. .238 Shuichi, 255 for FIREDOX at the same line count, so a little bit less than a Tetris lead for our Canadian competitor it was. Oh, and this Z piece wasn't the optimal piece, but yeah, it looks. Oh, the long bar. I think it should have gone to the right. Okay, but yeah, FIREDOX is still here in this game, still fighting. Yeah, get some pieces, and yes, FIREDOX should be able to survive this situation. But Shuichi is running away with the score. 332 for Shuichi, 272 for FIREDOX. Okay, and it looks like FIREDOX is out of the situation, but it's almost 100k behind. Yeah, you see how dynamic the situation can be. Yeah, you fell into a dig, and then your opponent is playing effectively, and 100k comes like out of nowhere. Okay, but Shuichi with some kind of a finish tower in the middle of his board needs to work around it. FIREDOX, yeah, also with not that the best stack in the world, but FIREDOX does a good job. Shuichi also down stacking the situation, so both players doing well with their situations. FIREDOX 380, Shuichi 411, but Shuichi's board is climbing. This is difficult. Without the long bar, it might be. Oh, the long bar came too late, and this will be a GG for Shuichi. FIREDOX, you have a chase down. 417 is needed. 417. You need few more lines on level 19 to take this game. 417 is needed. Oh, this is a misdrop. Oh, another misdrop for FIREDOX. Can he get those two lines? He gets them, but it's enough. It's enough. FIREDOX with a clutch last two lines takes the game. 417, 440. Oh my god, what was that? Guys, what was that? FIREDOX with a clutch chase down on level 19 takes his first game of the match. It's 3-1. GG's FIREDOX. Very well fought in this game. Yeah, that was not a big chase down, but very stressful for sure. So, yeah, congratulations, FIREDOX. Very nicely done. Yeah, and our players are already ready for game number 5, which starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so this time Shuichi was in the lead and fell into trouble before transition, and FIREDOX was the one who was able to take advantage of the situation. So opposite situation to that we had in game number 1. Yeah, and finally a game for FIREDOX. It might help our Canadian competitor to get some confidence boost. And yeah, maybe challenge Shuichi in this match. This 117 for Shuichi, another long bar, another Tetris, simul Tetris, we could say. And yeah, now Shuichi is doing Shuichi things. A small finish tower. Yeah, but nothing serious. And yeah, Shuichi is back in business. 166 for Shuichi, 169 for FIREDOX. And we're still in the neck and neck situation. FIREDOX with another Tetris. Shuichi like only 3k behind, so nothing major. And there is a pretty good pace for both players. Let's hope that they can maintain this pace until transition. Would be cool to see scores around 600k go in. Oh, Shuichi, that was nice what he did. But you know, he needs to reopen the well. And the well open. Oh, didn't scheme with this OPs. He wants to stay as efficient as possible. Yeah, FIREDOX with a cleaner stack. Yeah, Shuichi's board is all the time more dependent on some stuff. We know that Shuichi is a great player. He knows how to deal with those situations. Yeah, but sometimes the RNG won't be that friendly. Oh, and Shuichi with a very big Finnish tower for a moment. But it gets a long bar to bring this down. Oh, and Shuichi is now risking. And let me ban this user. Okay, and we're back. FIREDOX with 415, Shuichi with 378. And FIREDOX's board in a great shape. Shuichi needs to downstack it. And this looks like a very good game for FIREDOX. I hope he can bring it home. Oh, but once again, when it's looking great and the transition is coming, this board of FIREDOX is looking more complicated. Okay. Okay, wisely done. And Shuichi is still playing with fire, but Shuichi is behind. 479 for FIREDOX. And where is the long bar? Here it is. Long bar for FIREDOX. Shuichi would like to see a long bar as well. Both players are approaching transition. Shuichi with a very high board, and this will be probably nothing for Shuichi. Shuichi tops out at 429, and FIREDOX already has more points, so FIREDOX will win another game. 429, 432 for Shuichi, and 503. 500 for FIREDOX. FIREDOX wins second game in a row, and we have 3-2. So GG's FIREDOX, 500k in the books for the very first time in this event. Yes, so I think the new comp PB for FIREDOX is only a matter of time. Yeah, Shuichi 3, FIREDOX 2, 5 games in. 4 games still possible to be played in this match. Will we see all of them? Let's find out. First thing first is game number 6, and this game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah. The last game for Shuichi was like a constant fight with fire, for FIREDOX. Yeah, and didn't finish well in the end. But he was still able to squeeze 420k out of this game, so yeah. When Shuichi struggles, he gets only 400k, so this is also an indicator of how well he can play. Oh, and FIREDOX skipped the Tetris, wanted to fill the dependency. And now FIREDOX is doing some fancy stacking. Yeah, but we have players with similar paces for now. There are like 2 lines difference, so difficult to say. Yeah, who is in the real? If FIREDOX is in the real lead or not, or is it like tied? Yeah, but we will see as the game progresses how the score difference develops. Meanwhile, Shuichi with 216 after 49 lines, FIREDOX with 237 after 51, and both players are playing very effectively in this game number 6. FIREDOX needs now to work a little bit on his stack, some shitty pieces to be honest for a moment for our Canadian competitor, and now he has to find a way to get out of it. And this will require some lines to get out of it. Okay, what is the plan for FIREDOX? Yeah, this was not that friendly sequence to be honest, but yeah, does a good job. Oh, but this is bad. This is bad for FIREDOX, and this will be a top out. Unfortunately, a top out for 299, 820 for FIREDOX. Yeah, there's like a continuous sequence of very unfortunate pieces. Pretty up high, he couldn't do anything more. And Shuichi are good for game number 6. It's 4-2. 98 lines, 432, 452. Is the final score for Shuichi. Yeah, and we can go to game number 7. Shuichi is already ready, so waiting for FIREDOX to be ready, and then we can start game number 7. And both players are ready. And Shuichi saying, let's try to stack smarter. 6 games in, and Shuichi wants to stack smarter after 6 games. Interesting. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. Game number 7 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And we can see Shuichi already with very smart stacking. Oh no, and Shuichi tops out. Very smart stacking for Shuichi, 12 points top out, and FIREDOX is good for game number 7, it's 4-3. So Shuichi, maybe don't stack smart, stack your regular way. It makes less harm to your board. 48, 640 for FIREDOX, the score in this game. Yeah, so Shuichi topped out with 12 points. No zero clap, guys, no zero clap. And those pushdown points save Shuichi from joining zero clap. Let's stack Dampton. Okay. Okay, let's stack Dampton. Yeah, as you wish, Shuichi. Whatever works better for you. Yeah, let's see. Game number 8. Game number 8 starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yes, so there is a chance still for FIREDOX if he wins this game. We will have a decider, so neither player goes home empty-handed. One with 1 point, the other with 2. But if Shuichi wins this game, he will take all 3 points to the table for this match. Okay, but FIREDOX is already in some troublesome situation. Needs to find a way to bring it down, get some pieces. Shuichi also high. Shuichi is also high. Oh, and Shuichi... No! What is Shuichi doing? Shuichi is topping out. 12 lines. It is 49,000 points for FIREDOX. 49,000 points for FIREDOX to force a decider. 48,651. And if you can surpass the 49,000 points FIREDOX, we will have a first decider of this event. And this will make the situation in the paldastetris tournament kind of interesting. If Shuichi loses some point, and here we have it. We have a decider. We have a decider. FIREDOX is good for game number 8, and we will have the final game The final game of this match going on in a second. 74,100 points for FIREDOX. And James saying, just don't stack at all. Okay, yeah, don't stack Shuichi, let the pieces fall, and, and maybe it will bring you more luck. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So, guys, both you, Shuichi, and you, FIREDOX, you are guaranteed at least 1 point for the standings from this match, and this final game will decide who of you gets the second point. So one of you goes home with 2 points, the other one with 1 point. Yeah, and if Shuichi doesn't, yeah, Shuichi already will be not in the leading group with 3 points, so this will also affect a little bit the pairings for round number 2. So yeah, this will be kind of interesting how this tournament develops. But we'll speak about it a little bit later because our players are ready for the final game of the day. The winner of this game takes 2 points home, and this game starts in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, so we have Shuichi and FIREDOX. 4 games each. And this is a deciding game number 5. And let's see if Shuichi can make any adjustments to his stacking. Yeah, it works for a few games, but yeah, it is always like this in Tetris. If you are going to risk it sooner or later, RNG will find a way to teach you a lesson. And yeah, Shuichi experienced it today. But to be honest, FIREDOX is also having some good games going this match. So it's not only that like Shuichi lost those games. FIREDOX can also win the games by his good performance. So I'm not taking anything away from you, FIREDOX. But yeah, from the visual point, simply the way Shuichi is stacking today is catching my attention. 138 for Shuichi, 81 for FIREDOX. Oh, and Shuichi his board is climbing. Shuichi's board is climbing, and he's going all in, and Shuichi tops out. Shuichi tops out at 162, so FIREDOX, you have a chance. 162 is 163 is your target. 163 is your target, FIREDOX. If you wanna win this match, you have a chance. But you need to surpass 163,000 points. And this board is not the perfect board for FIREDOX. This is a very challenging board, and this long one to the left, this might be it. I don't think FIREDOX can do anything. FIREDOX doesn't take the chance. FIREDOX top out at 121,980, and Shuichi takes the game and wins the match. Shuichi, after a very dramatic finish, wins the match 5-4, saves the 2 points. What a match it was! Here is your winner, or here are the hands of your winner from Shuichi. Shuichi from Germany wins this match. FIREDOX, thank you very much for coming back. It was a very dramatic match. Yeah, unfortunately not a win for you, but still 1 point goes for you for the standings. So yeah, you still have some chances to do well in the whole tournament. Yeah, so here is Shuichi, and here are your match stats. Yeah, Shuichi with the highest score, 559. High score for FIREDOX 503. Both players were able to collect over 2 million points and over 600 lines throughout those 9 games. And as you can see, those losing scores also pretty similar. Yeah, so no wonder that this match finished in a decider. But yeah, Shuichi is the one who takes home 2 points. And yeah, I will show you the standings in a second. Shuichi 5-4. And FIREDOX gets 1 point for this match. Yes, so yeah, here are the standings. As you can see, 2 players with 3 points, Le, who won yesterday, and Perek with a bye. With a player, yeah, is forced to get a bye. The player is awarded the full amount of points for the round. And yeah, you can get bye only once per tournament. So yeah, Perek needs to play all the other matches. Shuichi with 2 points currently, and FIREDOX with 1 point. So guys, you are done for round number 1. The deadline to play round number 1 is March the 10th, so Monday next week, and then on Monday around 21-22 UTC, I will announce the pairings for round number 2. So you have still some time to train more. Shuichi, maybe to find a way, which way of stacking is the best. And yeah, FIREDOX, I think, yeah, it was a good start for you, even if it was a loss in this match. But yeah, you showed some great performance after such a long break in a match situation. Yeah, considering you are with 1 point after this round, so you will get a lower seeded opponent for round number 2. So this will be a chance for you to bounce back. So yeah, still a lot to be played. This result doesn't destroy chances of you both to do well in the tournament. Yeah, so thank you very much for being here and for playing in this tournament. Yeah, so let's see who is streaming at some Tetris, who we can rate. If there is anyone we can rate with, let's see. We have Cover Dallas 4 streaming some TNP show. So let's go to Cover Dallas 4. And guys, we will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow another match to be played. And this match is an interesting one. This will be a match between Tugi and Miho. And the match starts at 19 UTC. Tugi versus Miho at 19 UTC tomorrow. That's all for today. Thank you and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.